Hey, what's up, guys? This is just a small update. It's been 23 days since I started the challenge. Today's the 29th. It is a Saturday, and I just got done with the workout about an hour ago. But I just decided, you know what? Maybe it's a good time for me to actually just catch up on what's been happening. So I started this diet. I'm eating around 60%, meat. If it's chicken, beef, pork, whatever it is, and then the other 40% I'm eating vegetables. And I'm eating a little bit of carbs in there as well, but I'm trying to keep my carbs at least down to a minimum of 150 to 200 grams of carbohydrates a day. And that's a big change from what I was eating. I was eating a lot of fast food, fries, pizza, tacos, chips and salsa at any restaurant I go to, rice as well. I'm not doing it no more. I had my first slice of pizza today, and Jesus, it was amazing. I haven't eaten bread in a while. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I felt like it was, a good reward for what I've done so far. And, I had a pretty intense workout earlier today. I did biceps, triceps, chest. And I was like, you know what? Let me get one slice of pizza, just one. I ate wings after that. And I am eating deep fried food, but I'm trying to keep it to a minimum. Like, I'll probably eat it maybe twice a week, like if it's wings or if it's fried chicken. But I'm mostly eating barbecue or grilled. I eat beans for fiber. I'm eating peanuts and stuff like that. I'm eating all the good stuff that I still need. I'm still having my good fats as well. Any kind of fruits. I'm eating fruits as well. Avocados are a really good source of fats, of natural fats that are actually really good for you, especially whenever you're doing a low carbohydrate actual diet. You need to have your fats in there as well. So that's what I'm doing. But I just want to let you know, the other day I was lifting, and I was like, you know what? I need a baseline for what I'm gonna do for bench press. If I'm doing 90%, 80%, 70%. So I went ahead and I didn't take it too far. I promise. I was I was like, I'm gonna do 10-8-6. I did it for the first time that day, and I started off with, I want to say it was 65, about 180, and I ended up doing it like I want to say, I think it was 6 times. No, 8 times. I'm sorry. I did it 8 times, and then right after that, you know what? Let's throw in the 25s. I was like, might as well. It's only 5 pounds more, and so I figured that out, and I did it. I think it was another 6 times. I was like, okay, let's do get a little risky here, and let's put a 45 and 35 on. And for me, that was risky because a year ago I tore my pec only doing 185 on bench press. So I was like, you know what, let's do it. Might as well. So I was a little scared, but I got hyped up and everything. I did a 45 and 35 and hit 205 for 4 times. And I was like, man, I'm a lot stronger than I was. I was very, very scared. I'm not gonna lie. So I did that, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take 225 roughly. It's not my max, but I'm gonna take 225 as my 100%. If I were to do it, I probably could do it now, and that was probably about a week ago. But I'm just taking that as a baseline for where I need to do my lifts. So now I've changed my actual lifting style from 3x10 and 4x10 on whatever lifts I'm doing. I changed it to 10-8-6, and on the 6, if I get to 6 and I feel like I can go more, I'm going more. I'm not stopping. I'm going more. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So for the past week, I've been doing those kind of workouts, and I've seen a lot of growth, and I've been a lot more sore than I was before. But I forgot to mention, I'm also, taking pre-workout, of course, but I'm also taking creatine. A lot of people don't, they're like, hey, don't take creatine, it's not good for you. But there has been a lot of studies and research that show that it's actually not terrible. It's not bad for you. It's actually good for you. You know, it's gonna help you build your muscle faster. And with what I'm doing right now, with a lot of meat I'm eating, there's a lot of creatine already inside that. So at first, on the loading phase, you're supposed to do it 4 times a day for 5 days straight. I went ahead and lowered that down to 3 times a day for 5 days, just because I'm already eating plenty of meat. So I was like, you know what? Let's still do it. I don't like being sore, and it's supposed to help you. So this is the one I've been taking. It's just a basic creatine. It helps with fat loss, it helps with muscle growth, and also it makes me really thirsty because most of that water that I'm drinking is actually going into my muscles. So that's another thing. I can say I've lost 15 pounds confidently, but who's to say it hasn't been a little bit more? Who's to say it hasn't been 20 pounds, but also the water that's inside my muscles? I don't know. I personally don't know. I can get a BMI test right now and figure that part out, see where I'm at. But I'm just saying, you know what, I'm gonna hold off and just say I've only lost 15 pounds. So that's where I'm at with this, creatine wise. Pre-workout wise, me and my little brother, we decided, you know what, we're gonna do Alpha Line. The only one they had over there at Complete 360, which is the place where we get our creatine or pre-workout, protein powder, all that. This is Superhuman, or Supreme, sorry. Yeah, Superhuman Supreme pre-workout. And this is called the Cherry Popper, and it tastes freaking delicious. And it has a lot of it has a lot of caffeine inside of it. Sorry, I forgot what it was at the time. It has a lot of caffeine inside of it. So 1 scoop equals out to 375 milligrams of caffeine, which is quite a bit. But before, when we first started working out, we're just taking the basic 150 milligram per scoop from Complete 360, mostly because we were trying to get back into it. I was trying to get back into it in case someone was first trying it out for the first time. So that's what we were doing. And we finished that one, and we're like, you know what? I hate the crash effect. So this one, I'm not gonna lie, I don't get any crash. After I did my workout an hour ago, I did a scoop of this. 375 milligrams, that is a lot. So afterwards, I felt alive. I felt good. I felt great. And that's because I also worked out for an hour and a half. So yeah, no crash. Feels great. But yeah, so that's the pre-workout I use. And some of the other equipment I got is an elbow sleeve. This really, really helps out, especially when I'm doing bench press or any kind of workouts where I'm using my triceps, my biceps, and everything like that. Gives me a little more support. This one's by Battleborn Strength. It's great. I got it for, I want to say it was $10, only because I actually bought it at a powerlifting meet in Corpus Christi. It's great equipment. I love it. And same brand also sells these wrist wraps. These are extra large wrist wraps. I don't know if it's all on the same screen or not, but there it is. It gives me around 5 to 6 loops. I'm pretty sure if I wanted tighter, I could probably get 7. But quick demonstration. Yeah, it's a little bit longer than normal, but it's better, I feel like, than it's better than the ones at Academy, just the $15 ones. And I think I paid $20 for this. Freaking worth it, 100% worth it. So these, great investment as well, especially because I have actually kind of bad wrist, football problems. But yeah, so I just wanted to say, everything that's going on is, it's going great. But I dropped 15 pounds. I was at 290 just 23 days ago. Now I'm down at 275, and it's going great. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start. Focusing on my diet just a little bit more, just because I have lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks. Amazing, but I really want to start targeting my stomach, my fat, and my chest. My thighs as well, but really these areas are here in my love handles. Just because I'm starting to put on more muscle now on my chest, and I can feel it and I can see it physically, but I still have leftover fat everywhere. So I really want to go ahead and start doing some more, ab workouts, more cardio sessions. I'm working out. I want to say I'm working out almost every day. If my whole body's sore, I take that day off and I do something else, or I just won't work out that day. I'll just work out the next day. So, but for the most part, I'm working out every day, but a different part of the body. If I'm working out, I worked out chest today, so tomorrow I'll do legs. And then when Monday comes around, if this is still pretty sore, I'm gonna really focus on abs and back. And by that point in time, when these are sore the next day, I can still do chest, you know, and arms. So it's a non-stop cycle. And you know, every day is a rest day for certain parts of the body. So that's how I'm using it. That's how I'm doing it. And I can definitely say the creatine's helped me a lot as well. Just because it's also, you know, rebuilding my muscles a lot faster than it would if it was normal. Then if I wasn't, I would definitely be taking more rest days. I'd probably be taking 2 rest days a week. But realistically, I'm not. I'm only doing maybe one, depending on how sore I am. But yeah, it's going great so far. 275 is where I'm at. Road to 235 is still going. I want to say roughly, if I were to put just a rough guess on how long it'll take to get there, it might take about 4 months from now. It might. But if I stay on track for what I'm eating, when I'm working out, everything like that, you know, I really try not to, you know, take any rest days. I think it's possible. It's definitely doable. And some of y'all might be asking, you know, how's your leg doing? And it's doing all right. I've had a lot less pain just with 15 pounds being lost. It's already easier on my knee, but I still have a lot of swelling. And I think now y'all can actually probably see I have a little more muscle definition now in my knee, my thighs. You can see how much muscle I've actually lost. So, you know, there's my left leg, kind of blocky, good. Right leg. If I do it both side to side, it's crazy. You can pause it to really look at it, but yeah, side to side comparison, it's insane. I would say it's probably about a 4-inch diameter, you know, smaller compared to this leg. I don't know, maybe it's 5, but it's definitely visible to the eye, especially when you're walking. And so is my knees. You know, my knees itself, you can see the size difference compared to them. You know, even just this part of my thigh right here, and these, everything is just a quad, just a whole lot smaller, except for the swelling. The swelling is probably never gonna go down. I kind of come to terms with that. I'm still, you know, doing what I have to do. I'm not taking it too far. But yeah, that's how it's going so far. So, I don't know if you have any questions, y'all can text me. Y'all most likely have my number if you're seeing this. If you have any advice, that would be great as well. Any kind of cardio sessions that I can probably try out. Any kind of, you know, forms or different forms you can do for lifting, I would definitely try it. You know, I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna do that, you know, because so and so, but or whatever it is, you know, I'll give it a shot. If it makes me sore, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, that's how it's going so far. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to help support me, I guess you can leave a like. It's probably not gonna do much. I'm not getting paid for this, so I'm just doing it for myself. But it'll be pretty cool if you like it. And yeah, I'll be posting another video in, I want to say 8 days for the 1 month checkup. I'm gonna show actual, you know, actual numbers of what I've lost and, you know, how much muscle I've theoretically gained, and my actual, you know, my new max is, I'm not gonna hit a 1 rep max. I'm probably gonna do like maybe a 3 or 4 rep max, just to show y'all, you know, how far I've come. But in the beginning of this, I just want to say, I started off lifting only 195. Wasn't much, just because of how much, you know, fat was also in my muscle I've lost. You know, that was there, and how much muscle I lost at that time. And now, 205, 4 reps. That's pretty damn good. So yeah, I just want to let you know. You know, just to show y'all what I've been doing, some of the stuff I've been doing, and what I'm taking, just so y'all can see what I'm doing.